Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Western Barrel Kings here, bringing you a new bottle to review. Some of you have heard of it, some of you may not, so let's introduce you to Dettling. This is Dettling 1867. This is a barrel pick from the Barrel Aged Whiskey Society. This guy comes in at 58 months, so that is 4 years, 10 months. And it comes in at a proof of 121.6. This was about $120 shipped. So if you can find it locally, it's probably a little cheaper. This is made from 6 grains from what I can figure out online on research. So it's a 6 grain mash bill. It's got some malted stuff that they use. Yeah, so the color on this guy, it is really, really dark for something in the 4 year, 10 month range. So it is young, but most people do not mention that when they're talking about it, when they're drinking it and reviewing it. They all seem to love it. On the nose, I'm getting a lot of chocolate notes. Some dark fruit, like a raisin maybe. It's pretty good nose. There's no ethanol on it to be 120 proof, to be young. Everyone talks about the heat in Alabama. This comes from Alabama. Everyone talks about the heat, you know, and saying how hot it is, so it makes it age quicker. That may be true, but in my personal experience, the amount of time is where you get your complexity to a bourbon or a whiskey. The time it goes in and out of the barrel over and over when it's hot, and the cold and the hot and the cold, it goes in and out, and you're just getting all the characteristics of whatever oak barrel you're using, whether it's American oak, French oak, Amburana, whether you're using Hungarian oak, you know, whatever you're using, cherry. You need that complexity to give your drink layers upon layers. So what I find with the ones that are from some of the hotter areas, Alabama, Texas, is yes, it does age quicker, so they say, but I still taste the youth on it usually, and it usually is a lot simpler to me, and it's not as complex. This, let's find out what it's about though. Cheers, guys. All right, let's dive in. Where do we start? First off, that is really good. That is chocolate, coffee, latte. Makes you think of a Starbucks drink instead of a bourbon drink. It's not finished. I think some of the malted stuff they're using in the grain in the mash bill is where you're going to get a lot of that chocolate notes and the toffee. But I don't get any honey, I don't get vanilla. There may be a little touch of a dark fruit in there, but it's not prevalent. Most prevalent is the chocolate. So if you're looking for something on the sweeter side, that's not your typical bourbon, you're gonna love this thing. If you're a typical bourbon drinker where you want your caramel, your vanilla, or your rice spice, you want some complexity, may not be your thing. There are a lot of guys like finished whiskeys nowadays. That's really, really popular. If you like a finished, you're gonna love this thing. It is so chocolate. It's just chocolate for days on it. There's no burn to it. There's no harshness to it. There's no drying on the back. There's no woodiness. Let's go in for another sip and see. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with this drink. This is a really, really good bottle. I mean, there's not a lot to say about it. It's a couple of hit wonder, you know. It's not a one hit wonder, but it's got a couple hits to it, and that's what you're gonna get from it. Chocolate and some toffee, some raisin, but it's there for days and days. The finish is long. It doesn't go away. You just keep getting chocolate on the mouthfeel. You just keep getting chocolate, and it's really, really good. You could probably finish this bottle in 1 or 2 days if you let yourself, but they are hard to come by, so I don't recommend that. But the pick team, you guys did great. Seth down there is churning out these bottles as fast as he can. He can't keep up with the demand, so be patient with him. But this is a really, really good bottle, really, really good drinker. And I would say buy it if you can find them for the retail price. Probably not paying secondary for these bottles just because of the number of years it's been aged. But for the price, if you can get it for what it should be, buy all you can and keep them and don't sell them, because you will enjoy drinking these. And so, Barrel Kings says cheers. Keep sipping, guys.